In the velvet quiet of midnight, where shadows hold secrets and stars whisper tales, we gather to honor 20 souls whose brilliance lit the screens of America and Europe. In 1996, their lights dimmed, but their stories, woven from courage, passion, and artistry, burn eternal. Let us walk through their lives, their triumphs, and the legacies they etched into time as we speak their names into the stillness. George Burns. Born on New York City's Lower East Side, George Burns rose from vaudeville's smoky stages to become Hollywood's beloved comedian. With his cigar and sly grin, he partnered with Gracie Allen, creating timeless radio and film. Magic later shining in The Sunshine Boys, 1975, Oscar-nominated, and oh God, to 1977. His humor, warm as a hearth, carried him to 100 until March 9, 1996, when he slipped away from age's embrace. Burns taught us that laughter could mend broken spirits, his century-long career a testament to joy's enduring power. Laughter is the thread that stitches hearts together. Marcello Mastroianni, in the rustic heart of Fontana Liri, Italy, Marcello Mastroianni was born, his soul destined to embody European cinema's golden age. His melancholic charm in Federico Fellini's La Dolce Vita, 1960, and 812, 1963, captured life's fleeting beauty, making him a global icon of introspective artistry. A three-time Oscar nominee, he wove poetry into every glance until pancreatic cancer stilled him on December 19, 1996. Mastroianni's legacy is a celluloid dream where love and loss dance forever. Life's beauty lies in its fleeting shadows. Dana Hill Los Angeles cradled Dana Hill, a child prodigy whose spark illuminated both live action and animation. As Audrey Griswold in National Lampoon's European Vacation, 1985, and voicing characters in Tom and Jerry, the movie, she brought infectious energy despite battling diabetes from youth. Her resilience shone through every role, but on July 15, 1996, at just 32, complications claimed her. Hill's brief but blazing career reminds us that even fragile lives can leave indelible marks. A small flame can light the vastest dark. Greer. Garson. From London streets to Hollywood's spotlight, Greer Garson's elegance defined an era. Her Oscar-winning role as Mrs. Miniver, 1942, became a wartime rallying cry, her poise and warmth making her MGM's queen of the 1940s. Films like Random Harvest showcased her ability to embody hope. On April 6, 1996, heart failure took her. At 91, but her legacy of grace under pressure endures. Garson showed us that dignity can triumph over despair. Grace is the strength that carries us through. Tupac Shakur. Born in New York City's East Harlem, Tupac Shakur was a poet, rapper, and actor whose raw intensity shook the world. His roles in Juice, 1992, and Poetic Justice, 1993, revealed a magnetic performer, his music a voice for the marginalized. Gunned down in Las Vegas on September 13, 1996 at 25, his defiant spirit lives on. Tupac's legacy is a call to speak truth no matter the cost. Truth, though silenced, echoes through time. McLean Stevenson. Normal, Illinois, gave us McLean Stevenson, whose affable charm as Lieutenant Colonel Reese in MASH, 1972-1975, brought levity to war's grim stage. His comedic timing made him a TV staple, from The Doris Day Show to guest roles. A heart attack stole him on February 15, 1996 at 68, but his warmth lingers. Stevenson's gift was finding humor in humanity's shared struggles, a light in the darkest trenches. Laughter is medicine for the soul's wounds. Ben Johnson. Oklahoma's plains shaped Ben Johnson, a real cowboy whose rugged authenticity galloped into Hollywood. His roles in The Wild Bunch, 1969, and The Last Picture Show, 1971, Oscar for Best Supporting Actor, defined the American West. A heart attack felled him on April 8, 1996 at 77. Johnson's life, grounded in truth, reminds us that simplicity can be profound. Live true, and your story will endure. Margot Hemingway. Portland, Oregon's Margot Hemingway, granddaughter of Ernest, blazed into fame with her striking beauty in Lipstick, 1976. A model and actress, she navigated Europe's stages but wrestled inner demons. On July 1, 1996, at 42, she took her own life, a tragic loss. Her story urges us to cherish the fragile light within, her talent a fleeting but radiant star. Even broken stars leave trails of light. Minneapolis-born Lou Ayres became a voice for peace with his searing performance in All Quiet on the Western Front, 1930, a film that reshaped war's narrative. His Oscar-nominated role in Johnny Belinda, 1948, showcased his quiet depth. A conscientious objector in life, he passed on December 30, 1996, at 88 from heart failure. Ayres' legacy is the courage to stand for conviction. Peace is a cause worth living for. The Bronx bred Martin Balsam, whose everyman face grounded masterpieces like Psycho, 1960, and 12 Angry Men, 1957. His Oscar for 1,000 Clowns, 1965, and work in Italian cinema showcased his versatility. A stroke claimed him in Rome on February 13, 1996, at 76. Balsam's understated brilliance proves that supporting roles can steal the heart. The smallest parts play the greatest roles. Los Angeles' Audra Lindley, with her comedic genius as Helen Roper in Three's Company, 1977-1979, turned every scene into a masterclass of wit. Her stage and TV work radiated warmth, making her a household name. Leukemia took her on October 16, 1996, at 79. Lindley's legacy is the joy of making strangers feel like family. A warm heart turns strangers into kin. Warsaw's Krzysztof Kieślowski, though famed as a director, stepped before the camera in small roles. His Three Colors trilogy, 1993-1994, a philosophical triumph. His films explored fate and humanity, earning global acclaim. A heart attack ended his journey on March 13, 1996, at 54. Kieślowski's work invites us to seek meaning in life's mysteries. Every life is a story worth questioning. New Orleans' Dorothy Lamour, with her sultry voice and exotic allure, starred alongside Bing Crosby and Bob Hope in the Road to series, defining 1940s Hollywood. Her charm in My Favorite Brunette captivated audiences. Heart failure took her on September 22, 1996, at 81. Lamour's legacy is the magic of shared cinematic journeys. A shared adventure lights the heart. New York City's Whit Bissell was a character actor extraordinaire, his face etched in The Time, Machine, 1960, and TV classics like The Twilight Zone. Over 200 roles showcased his reliability. Parkinson's disease stilled him on March 5, 1996, at 86. Bissell's quiet presence reminds us that every role shapes the story. Every note in the UI symphony counts. Manchester's Beryl Reid, with her fearless performance in The Killing of Sister George, 1968, brought raw authenticity to stage and screen. Her BAFTA-winning roles and TV work, like Tinker Tailor Soldier Spy, showcased her range. Pneumonia claimed her on October 13, 1996, at 77. Reid's life was a bold call to live unapologetically. Be true, and your voice will resonate. Brooklyn's Vince Edwards, as the intense Dr. Ben Casey in Ben Casey, 1961-1966, redefined TV drama with his commanding presence. Films like The Devil's Brigade showed his versatility. Pancreatic cancer took him on March 11, 1996, at 67. Edwards' passion reminds us to live with purpose. Burn brightly, and your fire will endure. West Virginia's Joanne Drew, with her poised beauty in Red River, 1948, and She Wore a Yellow Ribbon, 1949, embodied the spirit of the American West. Her work in British cinema added depth to her legacy. Lymphedema ended her journey on September 10, 1996, at 74. Drew's grace was a quiet force. Grace is the root of enduring strength. Chicago's Mark Leonard, as Sarek in Star Trek, brought stoic wisdom to a galactic saga, his gravitas elevating every scene. Roles in Mission Impossible showed his range. Multiple myeloma claimed him on November 22, 1996, at 72. Leonard's legacy is the universal language of love. Love transcends even the stars. White Plains' Jonathan Larson, though best known for creating Rent, took small acting roles, his heart poured into stories of struggle and hope. His musical redefined Broadway, but an aortic aneurysm took him on January 25, 1996 at 35, before its premiere. Larson's life urges us to create without fear. Create today, for tomorrow is a fragile promise. Berlin's Brigitte Helm, with her haunting performance in Metropolis, 1927, became cinema's first sci-fi icon, her eyes shaping silent film's future. Retiring early, she lived quietly until age claimed her on June 11, 1996, at 90. Helm's vision sparked dreams of worlds yet to come. One dream can light the future. As midnight's cloak envelops us, we stand in awe of these 20 lives, each a thread in the tapestry of time. From George Burns' laughter that warmed a century to Marcello Mastroianni's gaze that held life's fleeting truths, from Tupac's fiery defiance to Brigitte Helm's silent visions, they remind us that every soul has a story to tell. In 1996, their curtains fell, but their legacies shine like constellations, urging us to live boldly, love deeply, and create fearlessly. Their lights, though dimmed, guide us still, whispering that even in our brief moments we can leave echoes that endure. Let us honor them by weaving our own tales, knowing that every spark matters in the vast night. If these stories moved your heart, please subscribe to our channel for more reflections on the lives that shaped our world. Together, let's keep their legacies alive.